So we have seen that Indonesia is planning to shift its capital from Jakarta to Nusantara. Nusantara, the name has been chosen with a unique compendium where nearly 80 names were suggested for the new capital. And finally, the word which was most common for the people of Indonesia was selected. The word Nusantara actually means archipelago, and it talks about the unity of the people of Indonesia and represents Indonesia, and therefore with full consent this name was given the approval. Now let's understand something about Jakarta first, and then we'll move to Nusantara. Jakarta is located in East Java. So all these, as you can see, are the island groups of Indonesia. East Java is where Jakarta is located. Jakarta, the reason to shift were very many. One of the most common reason is the congested population and the congested lifestyle here. The second important reason is a growing inequality, both in terms of financial inequality, social inequality. The third important reason is it lies on a swampy land, and a lot of underground water is being utilized on a regular basis. As a result, the land in Jakarta is sinking at a very fast pace. The pace at which the land is sinking has been nearly 10.9 centimeters in last 2 years, in 2019 and 2020. The plan for shifting the capital started in 2019, but due to the pandemic, the plans were delayed, and finally, this year, they have given a kickstart to the project of Nusantara. When I say congested, this region has a population of 10 million, and not only 10 million population, but the most important thing here is Jakarta, along with its suburb area, has a population of nearly 30 million people, which is significantly high. So there has been a need to shift to another location, and that location is a totally new location which would be developed, and this would be on the island of Borneo. Borneo is considered as the third largest islands on the globe, and this island, which has a portion of East Kalimantan, here is where the Nusantara would be located. As we already said, the word Nusantara means archipelago. This would be a location which has been chosen due to very many reasons again. The first is an idea to have a low carbon hub and make a policy or a location which would be strategically important. So this would be a point where you would have good trade relations, good movement, and good connectivity with other nations. Important thing to note is this Borneo is not just occupied, or it's not just part of the Indonesian territory, but it is also a part of it belongs to Myanmar, a part of it belongs to Borneo itself, and the remaining to Indonesia. The forest area of East Kalimantan, which are one of the most unique forest areas, would be cut in order to establish this new project in the region of Nusantara, and it is believed that a world vision city for all would be created. This would decongest the population in Jakarta. Jakarta, which is believed to be submerged by 2050, the problem of that submerging land would again be resolved, because if a lot of population moves to a new island, the level at which the groundwater depletion takes place would be significantly reduced. Now, it is not just for the first time that we have seen a nation shifting its capital. This has been seen through various many period, and we have some other case studies that we would discuss. Now here is the case of Burma, or what we call as Myanmar now. In the region of Burma or Myanmar, the original capital was Yangon. The new capital is Naypyidaw. Now this new capital is again a unique capital. It has 20 lane roads. Can you imagine 20 lane roads with uninterrupted electricity supply? But still, if you ask some journalists there, they would say Navadip is a ghost city. You don't find people around in the city. But definitely this was a project which was started in Burma, and the idea was brought into action in 2005 when this new capital was established. Not just this, we have another case study which is from Kazakhstan. So Kazakhstan, we had Almaty as the original capital. Now, why Almaty was shifted? There were numerous reasons for it. Almaty is located close to the China border. There are regular conflicts along the border. So, Almaty was not considered as an apt location. Distant from Almaty, Nur Sultan, which is the new name for Astana, was created, and this Nur Sultan is given on the name of the very famous president there, Nur Sultan. So on the name of Nur Sultan, this location has been mentioned, and Astana has been named as Nur Sultan. The most important reason for shifting from Almaty to Nur Sultan was that Almaty was very close to the China border. It was witnessing constant conflicts and was one of the regions which were declared after independence from Soviet Union, and this happened in 1997 that this new location was built. The next important location we would move to is in Africa. So let me just move to Africa here. And here in Nigeria, the capital originally was Lagos. The new capital which has been planned is Abuja. Similarly, in the region of Egypt as well, Cairo was the original capital. From Cairo, they shifted just 45 kilometers east of Cairo, and that was just to decongest. So it's not very far, so we are not mentioning that. But yes, decongestion was a main issue in Cairo. In Nigeria, shifting from Lagos to Abuja was important. Lagos again is located on the coastal area, closer to the coast, and therefore was a kind of city which was built as a part of the slave trade route and was highly, I could say, unplanned. However, Abuja was built in a planned manner, and it is also considered as a neutral location. In Lagos, there are lots of ethnic tribal conflicts which are commonly seen, but Abuja was away from all those things, and shifting from Lagos to Abuja took place in Nigeria. So another important capital shift that took place, and this was in 1991. Let's move to the next important location, and that is in South America. In South America, this is what is Brazil, and the capital shifted from Rio de Janeiro to Brasilia. So Rio de Janeiro was the initial capital. Nearly 1100 kilometers away from Rio de Janeiro, the new capital was built, and this was Brasilia. Similarly, the capital of Nusantara from Jakarta is 2,300 kilometers away, much farther than the distance between Rio de Janeiro and Brasilia. Now, Rio de Janeiro was one of the initial cities again on the coastal area. Brasilia was a newly constructed city, and it is considered as the modernist architecture as per UNESCO. So again, a very important location, and this came into existence long back in 1960s. So that was again an important example of capital shift. However, if we go through the history, if we go through the literature, we would find that most of the capitals were shifted because either there was unplanned growth, either there was high concentration, and there was a need to decongest the population, and therefore this topic becomes a very, very important topic in light of questions related to urban development and regional planning. So when you have a whole new city which would be planned from scratch, there can be a much more planned development. A good example to cite in India would be Chandigarh. So Chandigarh, Gandhinagar, we can say, are the cities where everything is started from scratch, and it is a well-planned cities with regular sectors that are maintained. And similarly, these new cities which came are relatively much more planned because they have a strong basis and a foundation. It grows in a planned way, and therefore from the perspective of urban planning, identifying the location, demarcating the right areas where right activities should be located becomes a very, very important topic. So this was about some of the major capitals which have been shifted, and we will be covering many such interesting sessions in the upcoming classes. Stay tuned. Good luck.